What's up? What's up, my beautiful people? It is Key Bryant with Brian Gonzalez Real Estate, and welcome to Keeping It Real Estate. Today we have a good one for you. All right, we're gonna get started real quick, but today is the first steps to becoming a homeowner. Okay, it's been a lot of questions out there. I've been getting a lot of DMs, a lot of people coming up to me and asking, "Hey, Key, what are the first steps that I need to do in order to become a homeowner?" And so I said, you know what, let's go ahead and start a segment this week regarding that and answering any questions. So just to let you guys know, if you are on live right now, please feel free to ask questions regarding these steps. And that way we can get to you. I'll answer all the questions I can. So again, ask questions, interact. If you're here live, if you follow the replay, still feel free to leave comments. You can also ask questions to my email at key@bryantgonzalez.com. That's KeyBryantGonzalez.com. Again, key@bryantgonzalez.com. All right, so let's get into the interest rates. Okay, interest rates are currently at 4.29 for a 30-year fix. That's about 12 basis points higher than the last time we had this episode, so about 2 weeks ago. However, do not be discouraged because it's still a very low rate at 4.29. Also, it doesn't mean that that is the lowest that you can get. I actually have a client currently shopping the market, and they are going to receive between a 3.6 and a 3.7 interest rate, and that's for an FHA loan, only putting down 3.5%. So you guys, it is absolutely a great time to purchase. It's very good to see these low interest rates right now. So again, very good time to buy. All right. Also, 15-year fix is at 3.63. Okay, and that's also up 12 basis points from 2 weeks ago. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so we are going over the first steps to become a homeowner. And it's very simple, y'all. It's really only 5 steps that you need to do. And it's very simple. May not be the easiest thing, but it's absolutely simple for you to become a homeowner and to get prepared for it. Okay. So that number one step, it's what I tell all of my clients, is your mindset, right? Where is your mindset at currently? Meaning, do you want to purchase? Right? You really have to understand and say, hey, what's my why? Why do I want to purchase this home? Maybe I'm tired of renting or whatever the case may be. You want to make sure that you have a good why. What's the importance to owning this property, right? Or wanting to purchase a home? It's very important because once you have that mindset together, you know that you're now going to be committed to following through with the steps that you need to go forward with in order to become a homeowner. All right. So step number 2 is, now this is 2A and 2B. 2A is start saving. Okay. That means gathering up your income, rather if you're the only breadwinner in the family, or if there's 2 incomes in the household, you want to start saving as much as you can. Okay, so put a plan together. Even though at this point you may not know, how much money you need for your down payment. You may not know the deposits that you need at this current time. You just want to start putting money away and call that your, home buying fund. All right, start just putting money away as much as you can, knowing that you're going to get to the steps of purchasing a home. What's up, Bruce? Thank you, brother, for chiming in. Also, to B, that is to sit down with a loan advisor. Okay, loan advisor, loan officer, mortgage broker, anyone that's dealing in the mortgage industry. That's who you want to sit down with. Okay. And why? Why do I want to sit down with someone? I don't know if I'm ready yet, right? That's the question that you might have. I want to sit down with them when I'm ready to go. I know I have enough savings and so forth. And the thing is that you don't know, and you're not going to know until you sit down with a loan officer. All right. The reason why I say that is there's many times I've had clients that say, oh, you know what, Key, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get my credit together. I'm gonna save, $20,000, and I'm gonna do all of these steps, but they're doing them blindly. Okay. And what I mean by that is you want to know what the actual steps are. You want to know where you are currently positioned in the market or as a home buyer. What I mean by that is this: your loan officer is going to look at all of your financials. So they're going to look at the items that they need is typically 2 years of tax returns. They need 2 years of W-2s. They need 2 months of your previous bank statements and any retirement statements, 401k, things of that sort. They also need your 2 recent pay stubs or 2 months worth of pay stubs. Okay. And with all of that information, what they're going to do is find out what you can actually qualify for based on your income, as well as your credit report. When they bring in your credit report, they are going to look at not just your credit score, which typically what's ideal is a 640 credit score, right? But not only are they looking at your credit score, they're also seeing what's on your credit score, whether if it's collections, whether if it's late payments, or if your credit actually looks good, or if you don't have enough credit history, right? So that loan officer or that loan advisor is going to sit down with you and go over your credit report step by step and say, hey, listen, John, this is what we need from you. It looks like you need to establish a little more credit. Your credit score is actually not that bad. You're not far away. You're at 600, but let's establish a little more credit history for you and get you a secured credit card. See, you're not going to know that beforehand. You don't know what the perimeters are, what the guidelines are for your credit when it comes to purchasing a property, which is going to be very different than purchasing a car, right? So you want to understand that. Another thing that clients have done, for instance, is they start paying off certain things they don't need to pay off in order to purchase their home. So that money kind of goes into the fire instead of towards saving money to purchase their home. What I mean by that is this. For example, there was a collection account on one of my clients' credit report, and they wanted to repair their credit. So they just went ahead and they start talking with the collection agency, gave the collection agency a call and said, hey, I want to pay a minimum payment on this collection. Now, the thing is that this collection was 5 years old. It was an old account, so it wasn't reflecting on their credit report. So once he did sit down with the loan officer, what he found out was is that he reactivated that collections account. So now it negatively reflected on his report. And without that guidance, these are the type of mistakes that you can make. This now pushed him out another 6 months, or forced him to now pay off that collection when he could have just left it alone. Okay, so these are the type of advice that you need to have when it comes time for you to get ready to purchase your home. Okay. Also, considering that with your loan officer, you're also going to determine what program is going to be best for you. So there's many first-time homebuyer programs that are out there. Okay, there are some that are 3.5% down. You can go 5% down. And as I've said many times before on this show, is that there are some that actually have down payment and closing cost assistance. Okay, so when you're actually sitting down with a loan officer, they're going to tell you, okay, these are the type of programs that I think that you could qualify for as long as you get these certain steps in place. Okay, so at that point, now you know how much you are going to need for down payment, how much you will need for closing costs, right? Or if you need it at all. Okay, so there are certain things that is very vital when it comes to sitting down with a loan officer. Again, don't try to do it yourself. Okay, I'm telling you, sit down with the loan officer first, and then you want to attack any issues or if there is any, because you could be ready right at that moment and you never knew. So very important to sit down with the loan officer. Now, in conjunction with sitting down with the loan officer, you might understand that you might actually need to sit down with a credit advisor. Okay. Now, when you sit down with a credit advisor, they are actually going to help you to repair your credit. That means that there's certain things on your credit report that's going to take a little bit more effort in order for you to consolidate or whatever the case may be for you to get prepared and ready to purchase a home and get your credit up to the FICO score that it needs to be. All right. Um, Now we go into step number 3, and that is continue to save. Continue to save, and start your list of items that need to be completed in order for you to be pre-approved. Okay, so you're going to continue to save. And why are you going to continue to save? There are certain things, and once you're in escrow, that you might have to pay out of pocket. You want to be in a good position that you can understand what's going on in the process, right? So when you're in that good position where you have enough money that just in case you might have to pay your down payment or closing costs, it's a non-issue. Okay, so continue to save and start working on those line items, right? Let's get you prepared and ready to go. Number 4, all right. All of my lender colleagues might be upset about this, but I'm going to keep it real. That's what this show is all about. It's about keeping it 100. So once you are in position, when you first sat down with that loan officer or loan advisor, and they gave you that information about what it is that you need to do to get ready, and now you're ready to go, right? You said, I've done all of those items. My credit score is up where it needs to be. I'm ready to go, right? Then it's time for you to shop the loan. Okay. Now you're looking for the best interest rate. Not only are you looking for the best interest rate, but you're also looking for a loan advisor that fits your personality, someone that fits the way you want to work with someone. Okay. You get along with them, you have good rapport, they meet the standards that you require with a loan officer, meaning timely communication. They are very informative, they break things down for you, and they hold your hand throughout the process. Whatever those requirements are that you have from a loan officer, this is when you want to shop around. So typically I tell my clients shop around 3 different loans because there are different programs that are out there. You have mortgage brokers that can shop loans and get the best interest rate for you that possibly another loan officer might not be able to get you. Okay, because they are stuck within their company's perimeters, right? So shop the loan, get the best interest rate for yourself. And step number 5 is time to go shopping, baby. That's when you sit down with your real estate agent and you go and you take a look around at properties and you start shopping because now you got that pre-approval and things are ready to go. All right. So again, five easy steps to get things going. We'll go through it again. Number 1, start saving. 2A and 2B is I'm sorry, number one is mindset. Get the mindset. Number 2A is start saving. 2B is sit down with a loan officer or a loan advisor. Step number 3 is continue to save and start working on those line items. And step number 4, once you're in position, get your pre-approval and shop the loans. Okay. And 5, get ready to start moving in because you're going shopping, baby. All right. Anyhow, just if you have any questions or any concerns about anything that I've said, again, you can always reach out to me via email or even on Instagram. My Instagram is at the Master Key 7. Again, at the Master Key 7. Email, I give it to you again, is key, Key, at BRYANTGONZALEZ.com. And also for tomorrow, Tuesday at 7 p.m., we have an intersession. So please tune in tomorrow. It's a live interaction. It's Don't Panic with Sylvia London. All right. That's the topic. Don't panic. So chime in tomorrow. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Subscribe to The First Row. Like this video, and I'll talk to you guys in another 2 weeks. All right. Later.